Welcome to the Maximum Edge Sports Wagering Show. My name is John Santucci. Call me Tooch. I got Anthony from Pounded Sports with me, and as usual, we're going to break down some NFL games for you today. It's NFL Sunday, November 14th, 2021. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. We got some games we're going to talk about, maybe recap a little bit of yesterday's action, college football. Why don't you start us off with a little bit of your thoughts on yesterday's college football action?
College football was very interesting yesterday. Seemed like it was pretty straightforward for the most part. Michigan won. We pounded that. We told you that Texas A&M Ole Miss line was so fishy. The bookmaker was just angling the -2.5 on the road. You had to go with Ole Miss. Wasn't my first choice, but took Ole Miss and they won easily. And it went under is another one we said. Tennessee and Georgia. Tennessee scored 17 points. And I said the only way Tennessee was going to score between 14 to 20 points. And the only way Georgia scores is if they're in the 40s. Well, Tennessee scored 17 and Georgia scored 41 points. So they covered. I was off on that. But, they had to score 40 points. I didn't expect them to score that many points, and they did. It was a good day overall. We went 6-4. But there was a lot of good games. It was a good day to bet on college football. We had the over in Wake Forest, NC State, Ohio State covered, and they went over. So a lot of great games.
Yeah, it was a good day. VIPs got, of course, Michigan. They got the over in Ohio State, and they got what's the other game? I gave out Michigan State to cover, Wisconsin to cover. Those are all winners. And then, we had Ole Miss, too, to cover. So, good day for VIPs. No real surprises, huh?
Not really. Yesterday was pretty straightforward. If you just, instead of looking straight at it and you actually look with a half a brain, it was actually pretty, I don't want to say easy, but it was pretty straightforward.
Right. I had a late.
Except for Texas. Texas lost outright to Kansas. I thought that was pretty fun.
That was crazy.
That was pretty fun.
That would be the big surprise of the day. I gave out a teaser last night for the late games, West Coast action with Nevada. What was the other games? Utah State and Washington State, and the teaser all covered. They all covered, so that one came home. How about NFL today? We got some intriguing games going on today. Let's talk about the Falcons and the Cowboys. So we got the Cowboys are 8-point home favorite. Now it's been steamed down to 7.5 to see. So some movement on the Falcons. Over under sitting at 54.5. This line opened at -9.5 and 50.5 for the over under. So folks really like the over. I'm not sure about these numbers. I don't know if I like them right now. This is probably a stay away from me. Your thoughts, Falcons, Cowboys?
Well, the Lions went down. 7.5. It all depends on what book you got. My book has +8. This can go both ways. Both defenses are poor. I think the 17th ranked defense on the Falcons, 21st ranked defense for the Cowboys. That's special. I think we got to throw out the game from the Cowboys last week. I think that was just a fluke. It was just a really bad game for the entire team. There's no way that the Broncos, if you play Cowboys and Broncos again, there's no way the Broncos do that again. Falcons come in sneaky, very, very sneaky, 4-4 record. I just think this is just too many points. You're playing by the home team with the explosive offense. The play I like more than the side. I'm not big on the side personally. I'm really like the over in this game. I think this is going to be a shootout. A lot of big plays. It has over and shootout written all over it. My lean is on the over and the Falcons +8.
All right, so Falcons. Let's look at some of the numbers. Atlanta 4-2 against the spread their last 6 games. I'm surprised to see the Falcons 4-4. They got an outside shot at the playoffs this year if they continue to play well. Matt Ryan playing at a good high level. They're 5-3 to the over/under today. Falcons 3-1 against the spread on the road. So Cowboys are 6-2. They've had a stumble last week against the Broncos. They're 7-1 against the spread still, Anthony. Over/under for them is also 5-3, and their home record against the spread is also 3-1. Some of the injuries, I don't know how much stock you put into injuries, but the Falcons, they still have Calvin Ridley out. For the Cowboys, you've got Amari Cooper questionable. Left tackle Tyron Smith out for this one. The kicker still out. Actually, their kicker has COVID in this one. They had to sign a new kicker, the Cowboys. So Lirim Hajrulahu will kick. The Kosovo-born Canadian Football League kicker will come in to kick for this one for the Cowboys. But I don't know if you'd be interested. No, 62% of the bets on the Falcons and 57% of the money on the Falcons. So not only is the money coming in the Falcons, but it's also a public play. I find that surprising with Dallas 7-1 against the spread their last 8 games. The Cowboys offense still ranked number 1.
It's too many points. It's just
too many points for the Falcons and the Cowboys. You like a closer game in this one.
I mean, you giving me 8 points on the Falcons versus the Cowboys. Cowboys don't have that good of a defense. Like 21st ranked defense. They're overrated. Yep. As the season's gone on, the defense is getting weaker and weaker. I mean, I'll take the points.
All right, you heard it. And you love the over in this one. I know it's been steamed up though, man. Opening line was 50.5. Now it's up to 54.5. Let's head over to Nashville with the Saints visiting the Titans. Saints are a +3 road dog, and the Titans giving up 3 at home. Over under a 44.5. Line has pretty much stayed where it's at. It opened at 2.5, 44.5 for the over under. I'm seeing some 43.5 and some 2.5 still for this game. Saints 5-3. Are you surprised to see that the Saints are 5-3? It doesn't seem like they played like a 5-3. The defense has kept them in a lot of games.
They don't.
Right. The Titans 7-2 against the spread. Home, they are 3-1 against the spread. 68% of the bets on the Titans, but 54% of the money is on the Saints. But the Saints, they'll be without Alvin Kamara. They'll be without their left tackle, Terran Armstead. They've got injuries in the secondary and injuries on the defensive line. The Titans, no Julio Jones, no Derrick Henry. Didn't seem to bother him too much last week. They are also banged up on the defense in the secondary and with a couple pass rushers. All those questionables probably will play. Saints 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games following an against the spread loss. What are you leaning here with Titans Saints?
So this line is just too good to be true. Everything says Titans in this line. The bookmaker wants you to take Titans. This is what, if you're a rookie or amateur bettor, you automatically are on the Titans on this one. But you got to go with the opposite. It's just like that Texas A&M line. It was the bookmaker was dangling the cheese, and they wanted you to take Texas A&M. I hate this play, but I'm on the Saints. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm on the Saints +3 on this one. This line is just too fishy. Saints just have too good of a running attack. They're going to pound the ball. That Tennessee defense, I am still not convinced on them. Not convinced. No Julio Jones, no Derrick Henry. Where's the offense going to come from? A.J. Brown? Get the hell out of here. Give me the Saints.
Yeah, and off that loss, the line's very fishy. For me, it's a stay away. I,
Yep.
I really want to take the Titans at home and their record and the defense. Like I said,
That's what I'm
defense
saying.
rate. Yeah.
The line is too good. The line, it wants you to take the Titans. It wants you. I mean, first initial thought when you see the line, oh, Titans. But when you look more
Yeah.
into it and you really think about it, you got to go with the Saints. You have to.
Right.
It's ugly. I don't like it. But
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, no Alvin Kamara, but no Derrick Henry. No
Derrick Henry, no Kamara, but you know what? They got Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram is a beast. I don't.
right,
He's
no,
probably
no
one of the
Julio
most
Jones.
underrated. Julio Jones is the whole passing attack.
Hmm.
Who do they have? Rodgers. They got AJ. AJ Brown's going to be guarded by what's his name on the Saints
Marshawn
defense?
Lattimore.
Yeah. So, I mean, Adrian Peterson, 50 years old. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. Dude, the fossil in the NFL
Yep.
years. Running the ball, you got
Yep.
what's his name? Can't think of that running back's name. The young guy,
McNichols.
small guy. McNichols. The dude, he's a tiny little thing. So I mean, I like McNichols personally, but he's not a starting
Saints don't have anybody really to throw to either. You know, no Michael Thomas.
Yeah, they
Marcus
got this.
Callow.
They got Harris.
They got Deontay Harris. He's
is
pretty
a
good.
beast.
He's pretty
He's
good.
fast.
Little guy also.
He's very small. He's another little guy, but you know what? Try catching him. That's the part. Try catching him. So
yep.
I like the Saints.
He's kind of like he's their Tyreek Hill. He's their Tyreek Hill.
Exactly.
You know, returns punts and
very underrated.
kicks.
Very underrated.
If you look at this, both these teams are run first. Saints defense #1 against the run. Titans defense #8 against the run. They're both good against the run. So both these teams want to run first. I think it could be a low-scoring game, to be honest with you. You know, this game to me seems like 16-13. You know, whoever has the ball last.
I agree. It's going to be ugly.
Yep. I love the under in this game.
Not even.
I might take the under. Yeah, you got to run the ball. I might take the under in this one. It's sitting there at 43.5. It's a low number, but I don't think these teams can get there. With both defenses are fairly good. Both quarterback Tannehill hasn't played great this year. And then the Saints, they got what? Taysom Hill and the other guy, what's his name? I forget Trevor Siemian.
Marcus.
You know, yeah. I mean, Siemian played good coming in off the bench the first time Winston went down. Then the next game he was bad. Turnovers, terrible throws.
Back to normal.
Yep. And then they brought in Taysom Hill. He gave him a good spark. If they go with Taysom Hill, I like the Saints in this. I tell you, if Trevor Siemian, I think that the Titans have a chance. So I honestly don't know who's starting. Do you know who's starting at quarterback?
They haven't announced it, but I'm leaning toward Taysom Hill. I mean, he came in last week and brought the game back to life, so I don't see how he doesn't start.
He threw some nice passes. I think the reason he didn't start last week was that he was still having effects from his injury and concussion, and then, I'm sure Sean Payton didn't want to, give him too much work, during the week and didn't want to give him too much work in the game. But he definitely has that extra dimension. I thought he made better decisions than Siemian in that last game. I like the under in this game. Let's move on to Panthers and Cardinals, which has a lot of intrigue also. There's quarterback issues out here too. You've got Sam Darnold out. Kyler Murray is doubtful. Yeah, I think we'll be seeing P.J. Brown versus Colt McCoy. You got Panthers plus 9.5, big number. The Cardinals, though, man, that defense, number 2nd in the NFL, sixth versus the pass. I mean, Panthers are going to have to run to do anything. They do have Christian McCaffrey, probably the best player on the field. For the Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins is questionable, probably their best player. Chase Edmonds is out. What do you think? Under? I lean under in this game. Your thoughts on this game? side and total.
Staying away from the total. Staying away from the total. I'm all over the Cardinals. Colt McCoy is probably the most underrated backup quarterback there is in the game right now. Hell of a lot better than Cam Newton, in fact. PJ Brown, I mean, this guy, I don't even know how this guy's in the NFL. He can't throw the ball. It's like dependent on. You got another Trevor Siemian on your hands. This Panthers offense is a mess. There's no quarterback. It's such a shame because there's so much talent on this Panthers team. So much talent. One of the best defenses in the league, top notch defense, and yet they don't have anybody to score points for them. So I got to go with the Cardinals just because this Panthers offense is just absolutely pathetic, which again is sad to hear because Christian McCaffrey is a freak of nature, and when you got no one to throw the ball, how you going to move the chains? McCaffrey can't do everything. I mean, I think they have a better shot putting him at quarterback, and he could run the ball. I mean, it's a mess in Panthers quarterback situation. I'm all over the place.
So messy that they had to sign Cam Newton off the street. You know, do you think we see Newton today?
I don't know. I don't know where his development is in the playbook. I don't know. I don't know. It's a hit or miss.
I tell
If I
you,
had to pick, I would say no. He's probably an emergency backup, if anything, emergency backup. But other than that, no.
I tell you, if the Panthers get down 28-0, what do you got to lose, right?
Run the ball. Let's get the game over with. They're down 28-0.
Run the ball with McCaffrey. Run the ball.
They won't go down 28. Their defense is too good. Their defense is too good to be down by that much. Their defense will keep them in as long as they can, but when they got no one to throw the ball or even give the ball to McCaffrey, there's nothing that you can do.
Yeah, I could see this game getting out of hand if the Panthers are 3 and out. You know, your Panthers are gonna convert.
Exactly.
I mean, the Cardinals are gonna convert when they get down in the red zone. I like the Cardinals in this game. It's a big number. I could see this game being 35-7, though, man. I'll tell you, 28-7. I don't even know if the Panthers. You might see 3 field goals from the Panthers. That's it. I could be underestimating them. I don't know. I don't think the Panthers could put up much offense. All the Cardinals have to do is stop McCaffrey. They don't have much else. They've got DJ Moore. But you got to have someone that can get him the ball.
That's it.
All right. The public and the money is all over the Cardinals in this game. No play on the total for Anthony today. He likes the Cardinals. Let's head over to Las Vegas where the Chiefs are on the road. The Chiefs are a road favorite. I don't get this, man. They're 2-2 against the spread on the road. Of course, the Raiders 2-2 against the spread at home. This is kind of almost a battle for first place, wouldn't you say? Or at least playoff lives at stake. Chiefs 5-4, Raiders 5-3. This is a must-win game, wouldn't you say, for Chiefs and Raiders?
I think it's a must-win for kind of both of them, really.
Yeah.
And I'm all over the Raiders.
Oh.
Dog of the day. Raiders at home. Chiefs can't cover a spread if their life depended on it. 2-8 in their last 10 games against the spread. I'm all over the home team. Vegas, much, much better team this year.
We got That's it.
Definitely
Dog of the day.
Better Raiders. Pass rush. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has been one of the worst quarterbacks in the league this year. That's how bad he's been. He can't do his little fancy throws. He can't throw it deep. He can't even throw for a first down anymore. I mean, it's unreal on how bad he's been so far. I'm all over the Raiders. I don't even know how the Chiefs are they're favored. The Raiders should be favored. This is a public. This is another one. The bookmaker wants you to take the Chiefs. you're all over the Raiders. You can't not take the Raiders in this one. Chiefs are a mess. Take the home team. Take Las Vegas. Place is going to be boring. And another loss will go for the Chiefs.
I agree, man. I love the Raiders here. The Chiefs' record against the spread as well, man. Two of their tackles are out, for the Chiefs. They got Clyde Edwards-Helaire is questionable. He may come back. I don't know what he's going to do. The Raiders defense ranked 10th. I know we talked about that. They're number 5 against the pass. I'll tell you, the total's gone over in 7 of Las Vegas' last 8 at home. They're 5-1 against the spread. The Raiders are in their last 6 games as an underdog. We all know the Chiefs 2-8 against the spread their last 10. Like you said, why aren't the Raiders favored in this game? Tell me that.
The bookmakers hanging the cheese. And the dog's just going to eat it.
What do they want you to take? The Chiefs?
They want you to take the Chiefs.
They say, Chiefs only have to cover 3. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it. It's a sexier bet. I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs behind Andy Reid. Or am I going to take the Raiders? But the Raiders own the Chiefs. They own them. They beat them last year. And remember last year how good the Chiefs were? The Raiders beat them in Kansas City in Arrowhead.
I love the Raiders.
Raiders with ease.
They want to suck all that Kansas City money in, and try and get that Kansas City public going on that sexy bet -3. But I like the Raiders. We all know the Chiefs have struggled. I expect the Chiefs to play better. Last week they played better, but the Raiders coming off a bye week, they've had 2 weeks to prepare for Patrick Mahomes. They're going to be up for this game. This is their bitter rival. They're at home in front of the Las Vegas crowd. I'll take the Raiders. And any thoughts on the total? It's sitting at what, 52?
Probably over. I'm more on the Raiders, but I'll take the over if I had to pick.
Yeah. Yep. 4 of the last 5 of Kansas City's games have gone under. The under is 4-0 in the Chiefs' last 4 games as a favorite, but over in Las Vegas is 7 out of the 8 last games at home for the Raiders. I like the Raiders against that 26th ranked Chiefs defense. All right, that's our last game. We are back tomorrow night talking Monday Night Football. Maybe we'll mix in some college basketball tomorrow night, or NBA, or hockey. We got one game. I don't know if there's any college football on tap for tomorrow night. I think it's just Monday Night Football. Mm-hmm. Right. We'll recap Sunday. We'll recap what happens today. Follow us on Twitter, and you'll get some capsule reviews of individual games. Anthony's been doing some NFL previews and college football previews. I've been doing some college basketball. I'll probably put out an NFL preview today with some picks. We have a free play to give away today.
Got 2 of them.
Oh, all right. Let's give away our free play. All right, free plays are 2 and 2. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0 yesterday, right?
4 straight free play winners. Yep.
4 straight free play winners. I love it. We should start a new total after the past 2 days. 4-0. So we got the Cardinals -9, Raiders +3. I like it. Yesterday we had, what did we give away yesterday? I forgot. We gave away the over in the Ohio State.
Ohio State over and Baylor +4.
Baylor +4. That was a great pick, man. We should have sprinkled some on the money line in that one. I forgot. We also VIP's had a good day yesterday for college football, I think, man. All right, Anthony, we will see you tomorrow night. We have a special guest tomorrow night too. We'll bring out to talk some Monday Night Football, and special guest tomorrow.
Probably. I think so. I gotta look at the schedule.
All right. And we'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. Anthony, we'll talk to you later today.
And I'm the team captain. He's the preview, and I'm the main attraction.
Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible. Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible.
Invincible hustle, mighty desire to conspire, to transpire, to